Hi there. SEO for VO. Hi, I'm Cameron Thomas, a pro voiceover talent, and I'm also a project manager for voice actor websites, where we design and build websites for voice actors. So, one of the most common questions that I have gotten and continue to get about websites is SEO, search engine optimization for VO, for voiceover sites. So, wintertime is a very common time for people to take stock of their business, and one of those more common items is to work on your website. So, when it comes to SEO, that is a massive, massive topic that people can go on for hours about. So, this video is just to break down a very couple big overarching concepts that you need to consider. Okay. So, by and large, voiceover sites are typically one page sites. You have an area to show off your demos, maybe a logo, maybe some videos, client logos, and maybe some testimonials, things like that. A basic one page site. And that's basically all you really need. However, for folks that are looking for sites to rank high in Google, it's a totally different animal. Here's why. So, one page sites are basically optimized for SEO as much as a one page site can be, meaning the backend framework is that optimized for SEO as far as the framework working smoothly, safely, and securely, as well as the metadata. Metadata is how a site looks on Google, the site title, maybe a little brief description under there, little things like that. Those are baked into our one page sites at voice actor websites. Now, when it comes to SEO, it comes down to one word. You may want to write this down, okay? Content. Okay? Content. What do I mean by that? I mean text content. Again, one page sites don't really normally have a lot of text content when it comes to a voiceover site, but sites with multiple subpages, maybe dozens, maybe hundreds, maybe thousands of subpages, those sites rank high in Google. So I'm going to show you an example, okay? I'm going to share my screen here. And I'm going to use my site for an example, okay? Now, it's not the highest ranking site on the internet, but it's getting there. Okay, so this is my homepage. Again, just some very basic information and some videos, things like that, testimonials, a blog, and a contact section. So most commonly, one-page sites are like that. But here's what makes a site an SEO site. Subpages like this and subpages like this, okay? Now, each one of these pages has, come on, has a lot of text content, things like this, okay? This text content is what search engines love. This is what helps sites rank higher in Google as opposed to sites that do not have a lot of text content. Now, there are a lot of micro strategies that go into this text content as far as the titles, wording, and specific things like that. Again, dozens, if not hundreds, of other factors that go into things like that and other back end factors as far as SEO. But when you're thinking about SEO, this is what you need to think about this text content. Okay. Now I'm going to stop sharing my screen and come back here. So you need to consider how this fits into your overall plan. Planning a one-page site, perfectly fine. Get it out there. Get some soak time into the search engines. Okay. But think about your long-term plan. It doesn't happen overnight. This takes time to build out the pages, to code the pages, to develop the content and to code that content into your site. Maybe you're good at writing. Maybe you can write some of that content yourself, save some money. Great. But there is a lot that goes into it. There are also other factors called backlinks. But uh, when it comes down to another factor, the other main concept to this is cost. Okay. You have your content, but cost. It takes money to develop those pages. If you are able to do it on your own, you can save some money, but you might need to have somebody do that for you, design the pages, to create the content, that sort of thing. That takes a lot of commitment. Generally speaking, you could be looking at, or some talent have spent maybe several $100s a month to develop the pages, to develop the content, maybe purchase backlinks, things like that. So you have to think about the content, you have to think about the cost and how that fits into your overall business plan as far as your website is concerned. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon to develop an SEO site. But again, it's perfectly fine to get your one-page site out there and get it in front of people so people can hear what you do as far as a voiceover talent. Okay. So Again, it's a very, very broad topic. Hopefully, that just breaks that down and you can kind of wrap your brain around what SEO really is and how it applies to a voiceover site. I hope that helps. CTV, tried and true.